Welcome to Anna's very dark math room. So I'm going to attempt to show you what I'm working on. And that's actually what I'm working on, having an eGlass where you can see my face and I can work. Now, obviously you can't see my face very well right now, but that's mostly because I just don't have any lighting in here for it. I have to find some appropriate lighting that shines on me from both sides, from over here and over here, and maybe even up here or down here, so that you can see my face and see what I'm writing, to make it a little bit more interactive. Anyways, this is acrylic plexiglass, and I just got it today from a school. Actually, my husband picked it up for me from a Montessori school way down the other end of Vancouver. And so what I'm attempting to do is to make an eGlass that usually costs about anywhere from $2,500 to $4,000. I'm trying to make my own on a budget of about $100. That noise you just heard would be my furnace going on. Anyways, as you can see, it's kind of cool. So I only have 2 of the neon markers, so I'm going to need to get some more. I have orange, and I have pink. I don't know what to draw. No, actually, it's not pink, it's yellow. I have orange and yellow. Those are the 2 colors. You can see that those pop out. Now, if I try a different marker that's not neon, let's just say I want to draw a stick person. It does seem to show, but not very well. And you can see the little stick person. Actually, I'm not surprised that works. Make it bigger. Do it again. I'm definitely not an artist. All right, stick person, some arms. Okay, so you can see it, but it's not super bright. Try another one that's not neon. Make a tinier stick person. You can see it again, but again, it's not very bright. So if I go over that in neon, it should brighten up quite a bit. You see the difference? You can see that's quite bright. So what I want to be able to do is do some, and I'm writing backwards here, so give me a second here. It needs to go like that. X squared plus 3x. Okay. 5 plus 1. Okay, the idea that I got this from, or the place that I got this idea from was from Exploding Dots. I'm just going to call him the Exploding Dots guy. I know his name, but I always seem to say it wrong when I try to tell someone else. So I'm not even going to bother trying to say his name tonight, because I know I'm going to say it wrong. Anyways, he was doing, you know, like the 2-1 machine and the 3-1 machine and the 10-1 machine, etc., etc. You can see it takes a little more effort to actually clean this board, and that's one of the things that I was told about, but didn't think it would be quite that hard to clean. So there's some challenges to this. And you can use my hand, maybe it makes it go a little easier. There are definitely some challenges to doing an eGlass. All right, so he had in the 2-1 machine, and again, if I'm doing this backwards, and usually it's over here, then I'm going to say that it is here. So hopefully I am doing this the correct way. It's supposed to be a 2, it's already been 2. bag and it's drying backwards this one. I'm really good at drawing upside down. I'm definitely not so good at drawing backwards. That's going to be something I need to work out. So in a 2-1 machine, you have, for every 2 dots, there's an explosion. So if I put 1 dot in here, nothing happens. If I put 2 dots in here, they explode over here into 1 dot. And so if I put another dot in here, nothing happens. But then if I put a 3rd dot in there, then those 2 explode. And they go over here. Oh, and look, there's 2 there. And so they explode and go over here. Now, the interesting thing that's happening there is that this is 2 to the power of 0, 2 to the power of 1, and 2 to the power of 2. And so when I have 1 in here, I just have 1. And then when I put 2 in there, I actually have 1 of the next biggest kind, which is 2 to the power of 1. When I have 2 to the power of 1s in here, then I actually have 1 of the next biggest kind, which is 2 to the power of 2 or 4. So this would be like units, 2s, 4s, and we could keep going. This would be, I know my squares are not very square. This would be 2 to the power of 3, and so on. And so that would be like an 8. Now you notice that it's getting kind of not bright there, and so I have to put my light there. What I need to do is get LED strips and put these on. You can see if I put the LED strips on the top, or if they come from the side. So I'm going to be having LED strips coming from all sides. So from the left side and from the bottom. I really don't know how this is going to work, but it's kind of fun trying. So maybe if I put it right in the middle here, if it was in like a point right of my eyes, then you can almost see the whole thing. But you can see the more that you put the light on it, the more it works. So I need to have a fairly bright LED light strip going all the way around. Anyways, it's just kind of fun. I think I'm going to have to find a way to clean these better. I don't think that using my fingers is going to be the option all the time. Plus, my board moves a lot. Definitely going to have to figure out a way to do this better for the erasing. As you can see, it hasn't really erased very well. It's still all on there. Mind you, my eraser is very dirty too, so I'm not quite sure.